There is currently a new frontier in space exploration, a mission to Mars. NASA and its partners are working towards sending humans on an incredible 500-day round trip to Mars. But their mission is more far-reaching than just getting people to the red planet. NASA has stated, "We have set as a goal to create a blueprint for sustained human presence and exploration throughout the solar system." Their mission is to create a blueprint, a map, a how-to manual for sending people into space for a long time to explore farther than humans have ever been before. That's a bold mission. To accomplish it, they have a plan. They have to test their ideas. So to figure out how to send people far in space, they're going to try that on Mars. But to prepare for Mars, they're sending 3 missions to the moon to develop tools and practices for further and longer space exploration. They're working with diverse teams toward the same goal. This is not a new venture. They have been working towards this for 30 years. At Courtright, we are also working to be on mission together. As you know, in the last 3 years, we've been working to gain a common understanding of who we are and how God is calling us to serve at this time. As we've moved through this process, a central question has emerged. Who is God calling us to be? We've taken a look at who we have been, who we are, and who we believe God is calling us to become. What makes Courtright Courtright? What future could we imagine for Courtright? How are we to join with the work of God's kingdom in our neighborhood, our city, and our world? So why are we doing this? Courtright has incredible people who serve and take initiative and have lots of ideas. We love this part of who Courtright is, but without more clarity of purpose and a focus for our activity, it can leave us feeling a bit all over the place and our efforts scattered. We began to wonder, what if we focused all that attention and incredible effort and service in a common direction? Imagine what could be possible. We would understand who we are and how we are particularly called to be God's presence in our city. People would be inspired to be part of the church, part of the life of the church, and service to our community. We could build relationships with the people who use Dovercliff Park and with our own neighbors. We could become a vital presence in our neighborhood, one that is trusted and valued. Our property could be a place of peace and hospitality. By paying attention to the physical, spiritual, and relational needs of others, we could live out our calling to love our neighbors. We could see new people coming to know Jesus. We could see health and flourishing in our Dovercliff Park neighborhood, in our own relationships, and beyond. Like NASA, pursuing this mission as a church will take teams of people with different roles, all working towards the same goal. For us, this is going to first require communicating what our mission is and how we got here so you can share our sense of God's leading. That's what these videos are all about, to gain clarity about our mission so we can all work towards the same goals together. It will take all of our teams and committees and groups choosing to go in the same direction together. Our ministries and committees will not be left to figure this out in isolation. We're going to work with each of our teams to coach them on how to make decisions in alignment with our mission. Together, we will be asking, what do we need to stop doing, start doing, and change how we're doing? There's lots of work to be done, but we are committed to figuring this out together. Building on the faithful work of people in this congregation for more than 40 years, for the past 3 years, we've been considering the question, who is God calling us to be? Note the question first and foremost is who you are calling us to be, not what you are calling us to do. Who are you calling us to be? What should our church be known for? If we disappeared right now, would we be missed by our neighborhood, our city? What about 5 years or 10 years from now? What kind of presence and impact could we have on our community and city? As a result of this process, we believe God is calling us to be rooted in Jesus, growing as a community, and becoming trusted neighbors. We are on an adventure together. We have worked towards clarity, direction, and unity of purpose. We want to become the people and church God has for us. We invite you to join us in this mission, to listen with us to God's Spirit, and to choose to go together in the direction He is leading. We can't wait to see what God has for us as we head in the same direction together, led by Him.